Yellow.
Yellow.
Who do we have in the chat already? Balubas was first. Hello. Hello to you as well.
Hello.
GP Hollow, how's it going? High Fly, Kato, what's up, what's up? Drew, what's up? Good to see you already. Hopefully everyone's doing great on this Thursday. It's been a busy day. It's already stream time, so.
Yeah, it's already stream time.
It's already towards the end of our day.
Halfway through.
So, yeah. Unwind with our usual stream. Tanner's going to be assembling this one today.
Oh,
it's going to be his first time ever building a computer. And it's going to be one of your computers. So, sorry in advance. We'll still test it, you know. It might pass QC, it might not.
So the RAM goes into the fan.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Basically.
Yeah. Somebody just asked Trog about the time I tried to write a script on CPU sockets. I tried this the other day. Context, I don't know everything about PCs. I try and write a script on CPU sockets for people that don't know about it. I send it to Trog because I wanted to review it.
Martin
And
Gelly, thank you for the sub.
all I get back is, I love you, but this is rough. I was like, got it, okay.
It's hard for me to start getting into like the nitty gritty technical details. Like, Obata, thank you for the sub. It's hard getting into the details like that in a short form video or even long form for that matter. Like it's the demographic of people that are watching YouTube videos, like they're learning. So it's kind of like, how do you present that in a way that's not just like numbers and stats and things and you can actually like digest it, but also not like oversimplify, because you can kind of shoot yourself in the foot by doing that as well.
And that's exactly what it was. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to explain what a CPU socket is and the differences between like AMD and Intel and why they're named differently and which ones take DDR4 and DDR5. And you can't do that in 60 seconds without being super simple. Like really
otherwise
really
no one has
simple.
any idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's look at the system we got here specs-wise. This is one of your systems. And see if I can find the first name. If you are Duane, D-U-A-N-E. Dwayne, sorry. Dwayne. I haven't seen that just spelt out. If I said that entirely wrong, my apologies.
Let me see. Where's the name?
Very bottom left under the number. Because there's not a read, it's fine. Yeah, that's true. I'm
gonna go with Dwayne.
It's Dwayne.
I want to say Dwayne. If it was two N's, we're cooking.
Luciana, what's up? John Harper. So it's Divine. How's it going? Shadow Order, what piece you're building? Is one of your guys' systems. This is a i7-14700K with a 4060 Ti, all inside of the NV5. I noticed he has a lot of storage options in here. So we also have a 1 terabyte M.2, a 2 terabyte M.2, and a 4 terabyte 2.5 inch, as well as an 8 terabyte WD black. So lots and lots of terabytes of storage here for this guy. I'm guessing he does some type of maybe like video editing work or some type of stuff, because he's not going super high in the GPU here with the 4060 Ti. It's mostly CPU, memory, and storage. So I'm guessing he's a video editor.
He just wanted to marathon Call of Duty.
Absolutely.
Marathon the last 10 years of Call of Duty games.
We also got some black sleeve cables and some other goodies going into that. Mystique cooler with the LCD screen. What's not to love?
Everybody's favorite GPU.
Everybody's favorite.
Everybody's favorite.
I do like the dual cards. Dual cards are nice. They're simple, they're clean.
14700K, risque.
Risque indeed. We all pray that Intel puts out their drive
Father
updates
Intel, please give us
soon
microcode
as humanly
updates.
possible.
Please.
But in the meantime, though, we still have customers that are requesting Intel builds. We do, of course, warn them. There's still a huge demographic of people that are going to buy Intel procs right now, regardless. We do kind of push a little bit more in the AMD world, more so now, but even just in general, I think most people in the building here have switched personally from Intel over to AMD just for gaming, as is. So it already isn't really like that difficult in most scenarios unless you're doing something specific, like maybe you're video editing, CAD machine, rendering, maybe something needs specifically this still. And for those people, that's why we pray for driver updates. I need a knife.
Kniffy?
A kniffy.
A kniffy. Hey Chris, big fan, but I'm really just here for my free Never mind. I'm not reading the rest of that. I'm not giving you the time of day. Well, this is a
You're
new
in the
baby
right
face
place.
I've never seen before. See, you would have said this about Chris until I got on camera.
This is the. It is funny. Me next to Connor, I look young. Me next to you, you look young. It's all relative. Let's see how skilled the new guy is. There's a reason he's the marketing guy.
Yeah, I am the producer.
The PC builder.
I'm the camera guy.
We'll make quick work of this though.
Hi, MetaPC's Twitter said free PC.
Thanks, Kyle.
No, I was Zach.
Blame
this time.
Kyle.
It was
I need
Zach
or
this
Zach.
time. Yeah, I sent it to Zach. God damn it, Zach. Free PCs.
We're at the mercy of Zach for the free giveaway.
He's not here today.
And he's not here.
Usually he has to pay for actions like that by singing Creed on stream. Yeah, no. Let's see how skilled it. Yeah, waiting on the Temu PC. I'll get to it. I'll get to it.
3 weeks later.
I need to go through. We didn't save our cart because we're stupid. I'm stupid. I personally am stupid because I was picking up the parts. But I need to go through and pick all the parts out again and then order them. So we'll see. Eventually we'll do a Temu build. Temu
a
build.
place to throw trash.
It's called a trash can, Chris.
But there.
We need a laugh track button. Ha ha ha.
So that you can press it for yourself.
KN592 says, love Zach. You guys are lovely too, don't worry. We know. Thank you. Every time I see people ask for free PCs, I think of Temu PC. I think of no PC because we don't do free PCs.
A free PC is about to be a Temu PC.
True.
We actually should get some more, just some giveaway things. Like we have more meta hats and shirts and just like basic stuff. You know, we keep teasing them with a free computer. I feel like we can kind of meet them halfway and just like some merch or something, you know.
I've heard rumblings of new candy.
Ooh, that's true.
Yes. Nothing confirmed. I actually need to double check on
that.
that.
I mean, regardless, that would be sick.
I'm
if
gonna
we could,
manifest it.
Yes, I would like to manifest that as well.
it into the world that we're gonna get our own Sour Boys candy again.
2.0.
I'd love like a fall candy. I don't know what that would be.
Who's slacking me?
Chris, they delayed my PC case.
Oh no.
Now you know how it feels to be a Half-Life fan.
Oh, it's
Sorry.
unfortunate. Why did they delay it?
Home now. Zach's infecting me.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. I now see the issue with sitting here in this spot. You can't read the first like 3 lines of chat.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Well, I should really just start
Chop
that
chop,
text box
chop chop,
up
build boy.
from where that starts.
Chop chop, build boy.
Mm-hmm.
Home now. Y72K screen in white.
Interesting.
The Y70 Infinities.
I don't know, Chris. Why did that? I don't have the answers.
Even if the Twitter account says no free PC, I think reverse psychology will still work.
Possible.
I
mean, if you get creative enough,
all you want.
You'll find a way. And then by the time it actually happens, it'll be because we happen to do the next giveaway.
The funny part is one day we're gonna do a giveaway and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my God, free PC for real?" And I can't talk shit anymore. Those shelves look really far away, and Chris just reaching back and putting his drink down threw me off.
Interesting. I could kind of see that.
I guess if you've never been
just
here
the
in
scale
person,
of it, but yeah, the shelves like they're just right here.
Hold me now.
I mean, I do have some long arms, but
yeah.
Let's see, because popular case. Oh, okay, just basic supply things. Good. Just making sure it wasn't like a additional height availability type thing. Just it's popular. That's good.
Do you guys think Half-Life 3 leaks are real? I started watching a video on this the other day, and it seems like they're pretty legitimate, at least some of them. Because
hey, thank you for the gifted sub.
I don't know.
Beatbox.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, with the Half-Life stuff, I think it's legitimate. It makes sense that they'd be working on one right now because Valve always releases games with a hardware launch, and it's about time they launched a new headset, or they're going to be doing a Steam machine again soon. So
I'm still waiting for NVIDIA's and doing like an RTX remaster of Half-Life. I got to play the demo for at CES.
The Half-Life 2 remaster?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's very pretty.
I saw some stuff. I was watching a level cap video on the Unreal Engine injecting stuff, where I was like, dude, that's
so
crazy.
they had one system next to it, which is stock Half-Life 2. The other one had like a tester version of it, so you could see the back end of the tweaks that they're making to the lighting and how, like real world, it's changing it in the game as you're playing it. It's like a dev version of it.
That's kind of cool.
So the guy is like giving us the talking thing, and he's adjusting the lighting slider, and it's adjusting the whole like scenery around and changing like how
That's
like
sick.
crisp each of like the shadowy areas looked.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I've actually wanted to hop into other games and like toy around with it, but I was like, I need to pick one thing and learn it. I started learning Blender. So.
Hey, me too. As of this morning.
That's right, yeah. I walk in
As
and
of
he's
7 a.m. this morning, I have
learned more
downloaded and
Blender
started
than
learning
me.
how to do Blender.
Yeah. Can you enlarge the bottom screens to see what you're working on?
Oh yeah, you can do the top down.
Top down?
It should say top down somewhere on there. Here, we'll slide this over and I'm working on the box.
There you go.
We forget we have that. Thank you.
Yup. You guys want to see me play Flappy Bird?
Why do you?
Just kidding.
Remember when like iPods and stuff that still had Flappy Bird were selling for thousands of dollars?
Yeah.
Like if you still had it for whatever reason.
COD World at War looked awesome in RTX Remix. Check it out. Is it like a process to get Google Chrome open on here, or?
I'm gonna do the what? COD World at War looked awesome in RTX Remix. Check it out.
Yeah, is it like a big process to share the screen? Or?
Yeah, I mean, you'd need to create the source
In
over there.
OBS? Okay, never mind.
We have the source, but
We're
you'd have
good.
to open Chrome and then retell it that it's Chrome. That's not too bad.
I swear this is like the fifth gifted sub I've gotten. Why do they always come to me?
You're just lucky.
Mod? I don't know. I was looking for a 2080 Ti on eBay, but most of them are turbo cards. Are turbo cards okay?
I wonder if gifted subs are based off of how much people interact consistently.
Maybe, yeah.
Drew being somebody that's in every single stream at least once.
Yeah.
Maybe that makes you like one of the more consistent. I don't know. I wonder how that works. I was looking for a 20 Ti on eBay. Most of them are turbo cards. Are turbo cards okay? Yeah, the Asus Turbo? Yeah, those are fine. 2080 Ti is, I'm sure you can find a really good price on one of those. I'm actually still rocking one myself, playing 1440p games, and it's surprisingly good. I am holding out for the 50 series as of now.
My friend has a Wi-Fi USB adapter, and it overheats and doesn't work. Only gives him 10 megabits up. Is it mega fucking whatever
you might need
that
to
is.
buy a new one for like $15 on Amazon.
Or get an Ethernet cable.
Or yeah, hard wiring as always,
or get
of course.
An Ethernet cable.
Yeah.
Just get an Ethernet cable. The most expensive one I've ever
Be the
bought is
DGen
like
that runs a
40
200-foot Ethernet cord across
That was
your
me.
entire house
That was
through the
me.
living room.
Bro, you don't understand the amount of $60 Ethernet cables I bought from Walmart because my dog, when I got her as a puppy, we ran it down the hallway, and the other two dogs we had, they're like 3, 4 years old, like 3 at the time. Like they were old enough to be trained, and they were good. But I get this German Shepherd puppy, and she's a little crackhead, and I have this 200-foot or like 80-foot Ethernet cable running down the hall from where the modem is, and this puppy would chew this Ethernet cable up on the regular. So
That's
I
annoying.
constantly had to buy new Ethernet cables. It like happened probably a good 5 times while I was training her, and it was just
Hey, Mugs,
Mugs,
thank you. Welcome to the stream, welcome to chat. Hello, everybody. Hopefully we're doing good on this Thursday. Always hugs from Mugs. Exactly, Drew. Is that the cooler for the CPU? Yes, this is the Deep Cool Mystique cooler. I'm getting some things out just to prep, like the back bracket, probably install some fans real quick before we get everything thrown into the case here. I'll get to take a look at that LCD screen and everything on there. What do you guys think about the NVMe to PCIe adapter cards? They could work as long as they're for your PCIe version. I think most newer ones are Gen 4, so as long as you got Gen 4 slots, you're probably good.
When he says cover the cable with carpet, yeah, so I couldn't
stuff it under the baseboard.
Yeah,
type.
I couldn't just like tear up my carpet and then redo it. Like I don't have those expertise, and I'm not paying that money, and I don't have enough floor mats to cover an entire like hallway. You guys still looking for creators to join your creator program?
I think the creator program is always open, but I'm not sure how consistently we are.
Adding people.
Adding more people.
I would check it out though.
Yeah, you can still apply and everything.
Yeah. I will be back.
He's lying. You'll never see Tanner again. Nope. Never again. Exactly, Bluebus. For the next, until it's time to go home for the day. Plan B, run the cable underground. That's practical. Just mine out a tunnel underneath your house. If you don't have a basement, make a basement. The Twitch title is Wild End? Why is that? When I clean my fans, I clean it with alcohol pads. Is that good? It's not bad. Probably just fine. We usually use like a microfiber cloth with rubbing alcohol, which is, I mean, more or less the same. Wireless Ethernet cables, there we go. No touchy, just a reminder of the title. I'm pretty sure we updated the titles. Unless you've been throwback from last week. Are the EVGA 2080 Ti cards good? That would honestly be my top pick, RAP EVGA. But Strix or EVGA cards, I mean, any of those options are like phenomenal choices. How do you clean the grill behind the fans? Are you talking about like the radiator? Like what I'm screwing this into right now? Like this guy? I would probably use like condensed air for that. If you get like one of those little like air can little spray things, you can kind of like spray through the fans or through the other direction and get some of that dust like blowing out through here. Otherwise, you would have to remove the fans to like actually get to the fins. That's a lot of work. Yo, Ricky Berwick. Yo. Where? Ricky? Ricky? Ah, Ricky. You can't see him. He's hanging out over there. Just hold down the fan so they don't spin up. Yeah, I wouldn't let them like go too crazy while you do that. But in general, if your computer's turned off, shouldn't be too much of a problem. Don't go like, don't take like an air compressor, like an actual one. That might be a little aggressive for what we need. Duster and a toothbrush. Toothbrush is a good idea. Yeah, those small plug-in electronics dusters. We also have a couple of those floating around. Those are pretty nice. It's like a safe amount of pressure. You don't have to worry about it like damaging anything. You could lick it off. True. Always an option. Sorry. Oh, let's see here.
33 viewers.
33 viewers on Kick. Hell yeah.
33 viewers. Okay, Daddy's back.
I'm gonna need you to entertain all, however many of them.
What's everybody been playing this week? It's my favorite question that used to piss Connor off. And Tanner is now less full of poop. And now your mom's less full of me. Yeah. Anyways, what games has everybody been playing? Oh my god, it's an NV5.
Yay, it's not an 011.
Yeah.
Or a height-wise 60, 70, 40.
This build lab got the vibes. Damn,
Hell
that's
yeah.
the first time I've seen that, actually.
Thank you. A lot of effort into making this look as interesting as possible.
Halo MCC and the hackers are ruining it. I saw a Mint Blitz video on the hackers. I haven't watched it yet.
Gonna switch back to the main camera.
Yeah. I also started Delta Force. Me and Chris were talking about that off stream. It's fun. I like it. It's I've only played like one match? I don't remember. I only played it for a little bit of time. And I played the dude that can go zoomy, and he has a wrist launcher. And that was fun. Kyle got me into Overwatch too, so I've been playing that a lot lately.
Yep. Played some Overwatch last night.
I can't get back into it. The last character I remember them adding was Sombra.
Was a minute ago.
Way back in Overwatch 1. So, yeah. Delta Force looks awesome and it's free. Yeah, it's free. I did just buy Battlefield 2042 though, because that looks like it's really good, and it was like
4 years later.
$8 right now.
Yeah.
4 years later. Yes, I did get a haircut. Yeah, this is like the best it's looked in weeks. It was full on buzz like 2 weeks ago. It was awful.
Boot camp.
Boot. Yeah. But yeah, no, I haven't. I've been wanting to play Halo MCC, but I'm gonna be real. I don't even play the multiplayer on those games. I get into custom matches, and then I play Hang 'em High snipers with magnums, while my friends and I are drunk. So yeah, $8 is insane for Battlefield 2042.
It's
a good game now. Like, if it launched with maybe like 60% of the content it has now.
A scoreboard?
Yeah, a scoreboard. And so I copped it because he was playing it, and I know some other people that were playing it. I also keep seeing clips of people sniping in the middle of like being on a wingsuit.
Sniping is still satisfying.
I want to play that. I haven't had it. I was hyped for 2042 when it came out, and then it just like shit the bed on launch. So yeah, that I've been playing Sniper Elite 5. So that's been fun. The World Invasion is fucking sick. I was going to upgrade from a 3050 to a 2080 Ti. Cool.
Sure.
That's a good choice.
You know, that's a little bit of improvement there, for sure. Especially in 1080p gaming.
For sure, a little less gear scare than Tarkov with 2 modes, not so repetitive. I haven't played the extraction mode on Delta Force, but it's not at all going to be a like Tarkov replacement for me.
It's going to be like Tarkov Lite.
Yeah.
It's similar in concept, but same issue any game dev is going to have with trying to beat Tarkov.
Yeah.
You can't have that much of a game at launch. That's why Tarkov's been in development for 8 years now.
Yeah.
Like, you just can't have that much stuff.
I've learned with Tarkov, like,
good or not,
this is no hate to Balubas or
a lot
anything.
of stuff.
If you think gear fear is a thing that's tied to a certain game, that's a you problem. That's not a game problem. You're playing the game the wrong way, in my opinion. Because I think if you have gear fear, then you just got to get better at the game.
You're just like thinking about it wrong. That's all.
Yeah, you just got to get better at the game. I look at gear like Souls in a Dark Souls game. Like, that's the best comparison I have. You're gonna get more if you keep going. But yeah, currently stripping my PC down for paint and art. I'm getting Kirby with long lady legs and stilettos drawn on the side. That's amazing.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, gotta
Why
go,
wouldn't
guys.
you let me print that for you?
Bye, Virgie.
We do custom case printing. That would be hilarious.
Yeah. PVZ. What's PVZ shooters?
I mean,
PVZ. Can be an option. You may want to look for Overwatch alternatives. I don't know. Solar Holler says, hi. Ever since my little brother got me hooked on Call of Duty, I've not found another game to play, and that has that kind of speed. X Defiant, Titanfall 2, the Finals.
Finals would be a good one.
The Finals I've been playing a lot of recently. I just love the movement. New Warhammer third-person Space Marine game coming out looks good. I want to play it, but I want to play Space Marine 1 because apparently they're continuing the story or whatever. So, yeah. Yeah. By the way, I finally got a better motherboard. That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe because I'm 54 years old, nothing really interests me anymore.
Yeah, the state of gaming in itself is pretty lackluster right now.
I'd say, well, that depends on what you play.
Yeah. I don't know. At least in my genre, it's just people trying to boast they can kill a certain game, but not actually care enough to figure out how they're going to do it.
Yeah. I'd say if you're like a single-player gamer, you're good to go.
I love that Shroud,
game
for
is
his
Dover.
game, he made like a huge deal about that. People are making a deal. It's like,
Oh,
new
yeah.
Valorant killer,
Yeah,
CSGO
yeah.
killer. Is like, guys, please shut up. Like, no.
It's a cool idea. It just needs some work.
But as like a development studio, like they don't even want to, like themselves will never say the words, we're trying to kill this game that exists.
Yeah,
Like
no.
every other game that comes out now, they're trying to kill Call of Duty. They're trying to
No.
kill Tarkov. It's
Yeah,
like, just
no.
make a good game.
Yeah.
You're never gonna kill these
I know
titles.
what PVZ is, Plants vs. Zombies.
Oh,
Dude, talk about some banger fucking games. Garden Warfare is a banger. Garden Warfare 2 is a banger. I love those games with all my soul. Oh my god, that brought back some memories right there. Yes, Plants vs. Zombies needs like a renaissance. Make a PVZ 3. Or Garden Warfare 3. I love them. I love them. They're so good. Had to replace my motherboard and CPU recently due to a lovely storm and crappy old wiring in the house. Hey,
Sorry to hear.
an upgrade is an upgrade. I'm gonna be old by the time we get the next Elder Scrolls. Next Elder Scrolls is about I'd say it's about 4 years away. So yeah, I'm gonna be old too. Got the Aorus B55 Elite AX V2. Nice. I miss those, man. To the Garden Warfare. Yeah, Garden Warfare was crazy. I'm out of drink. I have to get more. It's not Moscato. We're not doing that again. Yeah.
Did you ever get your thing out of the oven?
Yeah. The cinnamon buns.
Cinnamon buns.
They made one, but it's not called Garden Warfare 3. Yeah, I saw that there was a new one. It didn't look quite the same. I'm 31. Skyrim released several times over. My oldest is 12. Yeah, I mean, here, that's the beautiful thing is your oldest kid is 12. he should like get him into
Mello,
Elder
thank you for
Scrolls
the
now.
sub.
But if you didn't have them get into Elder Scrolls yet, I hope you like educated them properly and you had them play Oblivion first. Because Oblivion is the better game in my opinion. Who did I main in the Garden Warfare games? I don't remember because it was like literally 8th grade when I played it. So I just remember there was a dude with a turnip drone, and that was cool. That was fun. So yeah. Oh, we're going from old school all the way up. I have them giving up on Life with Ghosts and Goblins on the SNES. Okay, too old. Maybe just move them on up to like Final Fantasy VII or something, or maybe like some like Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation 2. Was it on the 1 or 2? I want to say it was on the 2.
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna be showing my youngness on that one. Yeah, I would hit them up with like Metal Gear Solid, because if they don't know like the beauty, or if they like the problem with kids nowadays in games, and I used to be this guy, is they have all of these like you look at Fortnite for example, it has good textures, good art style, and then they go to something like the SNES or the PlayStation 1 and 2, even the Xbox 360 for that matter, and they're like, ew, this looks gross, the graphics are bad, I'm not gonna play it. I would just get them started on like worse graphics and let them appreciate a game for what it is before graphics, and then have them like play more modern games.
You know what I'm picking up today after work, kind of on that topic?
What?
A GameCube.
A GameCube?
I finally found one for sale nearby.
Oh.
So I can mod it and do all the
I didn't know you were
ROM
looking
stuff.
for one. I could have just told you where to get one.
No, just
You just
watching.
go to Bookman's.
I got a good deal on it.
Yeah, he is modding it.
Yeah, I, long story short, had a lot of consoles growing up and they all got stolen at some point. So I'm slowly rebuilding my collection of consoles from the Game Boy and that I modded, DS that I modded, now the GameCube that I modded. A Wii will be after that to play the GameCube games, because it's better to actually play the GameCube games on a Wii, on an HD TV than a GameCube.
Bro, bring that thing over here. I want to play Wii Sports.
Yes, absolutely.
Oblivion's also compatible on a Zemu emulator. Okay, I understand throwing it on an emulator, but if you got a 360, that's the better port for it. PlayStation 3 and and Bethesda just never mixed well. That's kind of the vibe. Like, I think that's the, yeah, play it on the OG hardware if you have it. And I feel like you can get a 360 for cheap.
Yeah,
They
I
made
was looking
a
around at
billion of
consoles
those
too.
things, man.
100, 120 bucks easily.
Yeah. Metal Gear Solid MSG 1 is on the PlayStation 1 noob. Sorry, it just literally came out when I was like, I think the PlayStation 1 came out before I was born, bro. So chill. Fucking boomer.
Go back to playing WoW.
Still have an old Atari set I bought in 1979 because I found $300 on the floor. Man, why don't they do an anniversary release for the Wii like with PS1 Classic? I think they're trying to do Virtual Console on Nintendo Switch, and that's why. So a lot of those Wii games are compatible on Wii U, or they're being moved over to Virtual Console eventually for probably Nintendo Switch too.
Can you hand me one of those little nuts right there?
Here.
Okay, right here. Thank you.
There you go. Metal Gear Solid started. I feel like MSG is not the proper.
Love MSG.
Yeah, it's not Metal Gear Solid. It'd be MGS. Xbox 360 store has ended. Yeah, I saw that. Last one stopped. Can you use any games anymore? Yeah, you can use disc. My Amiga 1200 still in the basement with an extended disc drive. Jeez. I don't even know what that is off the top of my head. But yeah. I feel like the Metal Gear game that they're talking about on the SNES wasn't actually a Metal Gear Solid game. It was just Metal Gear, which I don't know if that's part of the lore or not. Even PS Move is gone. Yeah, I'm so sad about that one. Isn't PS Move like the
Was it
the Kinect they had for
yeah,
PlayStation?
yeah, there was like the board you could stand on, like fitness.
The only
training
good
thing.
thing that came out of the Kinect and PS Move was the Han Solo song from the 360 Kinect game. That was great. That's why I won't buy a console, because the people will stop their services. It's really annoying. I mean, they stopped releasing games for it years ago, so it makes sense. I just realized I need to film for this whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, hey, the computer's.
Actually, I'm probably gonna just
It's
film
computing.
tomorrow. Yeah, we're way past the point of starting this.
Yeah, I kind of set the cables and stuff now.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
We on a roll over here. Not usually the one building on stream, but got a few people out today, changing it up just a bit. Chris is fast builder. Yeah. I don't even build this type of system, but just been doing this for a minute. What do you think of the new store? The new store is really nice. I got to see it. If you guys saw the YouTube video with the Singularity that I built for it, it's kind of like a showpiece for it. It's over on our YouTube channel. You can kind of see that the inside of the showroom, they did a really good job with it. Definitely a lot bigger than I thought. Have quite a few customers in there, lots of display units. I do have one request.
What?
There's a EVGA power supply box underneath my table right there. Inside of it, can I have 2 3-way fan splitters? Beatbox, I gotta go. Have fun with that build. Have a great stream. Of course, dude. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by. It says 3-way fan splitter. Two 3-ways. Shank, yeah. Sweet.
Let's freaking go.
How much would you charge personally if someone asked you to build them a PC? Buy me a bottle of liquor. And I'll come over and build it for you. Good liquor.
It was lit
Whiskey,
in the
preferably.
store. Bye. Balubas is out.
Bye-bye, Balubas.
Bye-bye, Balubas.
For real pricing, that's the...
The real pricing. A bottle of Jack. Give me a handle of Jack.
There you go. If we're gonna have a baseline, let's do a step above Jack.
Tequila.
Dealer's choice of a whiskey better than Jack Daniels.
True. I apologize to the marketing guy. I didn't mean to call him a noob. He seems chill as fuck. You're good, man. You're fine. When I was in college, whoever's car broke down would have to buy the rest of us liquor, and then we'd fix them in the dorm room parking lot.
That's a good way to go about it.
What about a KFC bucket instead of drink? No, alcohol or bust. If you want it built fast, you'll get us
Yeah,
the
honestly,
KFC.
that's just kind of sweetening the deal.
Yeah.
Food
yeah.
with liquor, I mean, that's just, now it's a fun time.
Oh, Balubas is not out. Sorry, I can't tell when people are saying bye or they're saying bye to somebody else because you just say bye, not I'm leaving. or buy to a specific person. I don't know. Maybe
Tanner's gonna need a very specific departing message.
I'm not about this Twitch stream thing. Sorry, Chris Fit AF. We got a Brit hitting on you now.
First time I've heard that.
He's absolutely fit.
I am
He's absolutely fit.
tall, lengthy fellow.
I'm gonna hop off this stream and have a chippy and tea. In fact, I want beans on toast and sludge in my porridge. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Rather cook nice steak and chips. Steak and chips. With a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Rather cook a nice steak and chips. You had me at the steak. Why steak and chips?
What do you mean by chips?
Like, you just got like a bag of Lay's chips?
No.
Or are we British and we're and you're gonna make some American fries?
Yeah.
From scratch.
Do you mean fries or do you mean chips?
Because if you're gonna make some homemade fries.
Oh, we have a Brit in our midst. We have a Brit in our midst. I'm not a Brit fan.
We found
I'm not a Brit fan.
I'm not a Brit, but I ended that with
I'm not a Brit fan.
Not a Brit, but I ended the sentence with
he
fam.
didn't mean that you were good looking. He meant that you're healthy.
Oh, thank you for clarifying.
Yeah. You could have just.
I'd hate to assume the other one was still true.
Yeah, Chris is jacked. Chris is an absolute meathead. Yep, England calls them chip. They called chips. They called chips. I'm from Kingsman.
The movie?
Yeah. It's the Chippy T movie. Yeah.
Tis a good movie.
I'm interested to see if they actually do a third one. No, I'm not talking about the prequel. I know chat's already gonna go, what about the Gentleman?
What would the next movie? I mean, without spoiling.
A third movie.
Well, yeah, but I don't remember if you weren't making a prequel. What does the main plot from the first movie end with? Like, how do you continue? Like the bad guy. That should be a new villain.
I think it's just a new villain because there's the second one. Because there's the first two, and then there's the third that's the prequel. Someone got a clip Tanner out of context. You don't know the amount of times I have friends send me clips of things I say online. It's nothing bad. It's just like me doing a voice, and it's just stupid. Lethal Company has farmed an insane amount of clips out of us. I don't know. I just like triggered your Winter Soldier syndrome over there. By the way, chat. Chris hates Lethal Company.
I didn't even hear what you said.
He hates Lethal Company.
Apparently.
Even though it's a good game.
I don't hate Lethal Company.
He told me, it's just like Among Us. It's one of those stupid child games.
Child games?
Yeah.
You're the one that plays it.
Has the British member tried super fries or poutine? No, those aren't valid forms of food because they weren't invented by Americans.
Interesting take.
In South Africa, we also call it chips instead of American fries. Gotcha.
What is this?
Take that, Canada.
I got some NV5 shenanigans to figure out.
I haven't been to South Africa. I've only been to Kenya.
All of these.
And I've had KFC fries.
All these Argabos.
Because that was the first fast food we could get to after being out in the middle of nowhere. They call it soccer at Waystar School. Oh, I can't make that joke on stream.
I was like,
I can't make that joke.
Everyone knew where you were going with that, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. I wonder what our videos, how our doing. Tanner about to jump down the hole. Yeah. Kenya, I've been to it. It's a very nice place. In places, it's nice. I also went to the not nice parts of it. But overall, a very beautiful country.
You gotta see it all.
Have I been to Zanzibar? Nah. I've only been to Kenya. Like, I turned 18 in 2019. I went to Kenya in February of 2020. And then ever since, I mean, I've been dealing with COVID economy, so I haven't been able to travel out to the other side of the world a whole lot in the last few years. Until like probably this next spring. That being said, I might do like a really short notice Japan trip with some friends, because the flight tickets are like $500 round trip right now.
Really?
Dude, it's insane because the economy's crashing right now.
True.
And it's affecting Japan, so they just want tourists to come over. And it was like the yen is already bad as it is, and now it's getting worse. So it's like you could make a Japan trip happen for like $2K.
That's intriguing. I would like to go to Japan sometime.
Same.
It's nice to see Chris building this time. Changing it up.
We gotta clone a Brit version of Tan Man. I'm down for it. Maybe we can kiss on stream.
Maybe we get real freaky.
I recommend Cape Town in South Africa. I don't want to go to Cape Town. Like, that's not my first choice. Like, if I'm going to go to Africa again, I'd either probably go to Kenya again, but as a tourist instead of, like, doing charity stuff. Or I would go, have you seen those videos where these people hop on this train that goes across the Sahara?
I haven't.
Okay, so there's one train that goes across the Sahara Desert.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a 24-hour train trip. I don't even think it's 24 hours. It's like overnight.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to hop on it, but they don't do anything about it.
It's just like, so you're not paying for it. You're just basically like jumping on.
Yeah, you're literally just like.
What's that called? It doesn't work for that when you just
it?
hop on train cars and you go around. There's a guy that used to watch do that.
But yeah, it is like illegal technically.
Yeah.
But a lot of people go out and do that. You just hop on this train and like you cannot get off this train because you're fucked if like you do. So, if I were to do that, I would want to do that. Or over in Ethiopia, there's these churches carved into these cliffs, and the people there, the Christians there, because they're Christian churches, it's like a thing that they have to climb up these cliffs barefoot to go and be baptized at these churches. I was like, this looks sick. I want to go here. And you're like allowed to go up there. It's not like you're not allowed if you don't live there. Mm-hmm. And it's super cool. And I was like, as a videographer and like somebody that wants to go on more of an adventure instead of just visiting like a country for the sake of visiting it, other than like a select few countries, that would be where I would want to go. I'm actually going to Holland 2025 and then Japan in 2027. I wish I could plan things out that far ahead.
Right.
My life changes too quickly for that. Will we get Thermaltake White AIOs and updated Thermaltake 600 tower?
Thermaltake 600 tower probably. Thermaltake AIOs, I am not sure. We carry quite a few AIOs as it is. I'm not sure how competitive they would be to what we have now, but we could always look into it.
Yeah. Japan is extremely expensive. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's really cheap right now.
Maybe like once you get there?
I guess, but even, again, like the plane tickets from San Francisco to Japan are like nothing right now.
Yeah.
I mean
that is regardless of bulk of the money.
Expense is like subjective to the person.
Right. Are you gonna stay in a nice hotel, or are you gonna be like in like local town area?
I'm not gonna be buying nice things. I may, if the flights are cheap. I also have a friend that works at the airport.
I might snag a GTR, while we're there.
Yeah.
A Skyline.
Yeah.
A Sylvia,
absolutely.
an S12. I might pick up a car too.
Absolutely.
Practical things.
Just had a friend get back from Japan, and she said it's 100% based on where you're buying stuff. Yeah, because there's like tourist areas. So I have friends that I would go with that have been to Japan before. Like I have a friend that went on a trip a couple of years ago, and he's like, "Oh, I want to take you to this place, take you to that place." Mm-hmm. And then I've also just been like watching content around like, "Oh, you don't want to go to this district unless you want to pay American prices," that kind of thing.
Right.
So, yeah.
Are you guys in Gilbert? We are in our other location in Phoenix.
Buy all the anime merchandise. Maybe just a little bit.
Marisa, thank you for
just
the
a
sub.
little bit. It's like $1,500 a ticket for South Africans. Yeah, I mean, that's just not American. I think I don't know why it's cheap. The tickets I was looking at, but yeah, it was like
Spirit Airline. For
it was like
12 hours.
1,000 a couple weeks ago. So, yeah.
How much for an overseas Spirit Airline flight?
It's just the next Malaysia flight waiting to happen.
Don't go towards the Bermuda Triangle.
Bro, when I was like 9 years old, the Bermuda Triangle
Right?
was serious.
It was in
shit,
so
dude.
many cartoons,
Yeah.
so many shows, so many references to it.
Yeah.
That and Quicksand. Quicksand, you were screwed. You're dead. You
Yeah.
saw Quicksand? No way you're
Dude,
living.
I was riveted in Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull when they actually got out of the quicksand.
Right?
Dude, that was crazy.
Everybody's just like, the world's gonna end.
Crazy. Crazy. It's because you guys are literally right next to it. Yeah.
To Japan?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess relative to.
I guess San Francisco, sort of. I'm not sure. When I was getting flown from Pittsburgh to North Dakota for work plane tickets, they were like $2,000 one way and sometimes $1,500. Sounds like a steal considering I could drive to North Dakota in a day and a half.
Those are some expensive flights.
Yeah. Now, Bermuda Triangle left the chat. Bermuda Triangle is the friends we made along the way.
Why were we all so scared of it, though?
Yeah. Yeah. Solar Hauler, for some reason, says one word.
Oh, nice.
Japan.
Just Japan.
Japan. Just Japan. The world is not flat. I got news for you. It is.
True.
Tom Cruise told me so. The world is flat. Cable management.
Cable who?
I hardly know her.
A cable what?
Remember everyone saying 2012 is the end of the world? No, but I
That
do
was a great
know
movie.
the hit movie 2012. And that was, yeah, it wasn't it like a Mayan calendar thing or whatever. And then before that it was Y2K. It was going to be like the day the Earth stood still. Specifically the one with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, their calendar just like stopped because they
Computer
probably just got
not
bored.
know what 3 zeros are.
Well, they were also already predicting how many hundreds and thousands of years. At some point, they were just like, "We'll update it when we get closer to the," and then they never did.
I think that's because, so I would love to, I don't know how you get the rights to do this, but I would love for them to get, to make a movie that's marketed as a documentary about like the craze behind Ancient Aliens back in the day when it was still airing. But then it turns out not being a documentary, okay? It turns out being about how the host of Ancient Aliens goes
What's
back
his
in
name
time.
with the frizzy
Yeah,
hair?
yeah,
It
yeah.
looks like
He looks
Einstein,
crazy.
but of like our generation.
What CPU and GPU combos are you guys going for? It's 14700K and a 4060 Ti.
Yeah, so this was a customer spec. I'm guessing they're more in like the video editing, maybe CAD design side of things. So it's mostly CPU, memory, and storage going into this. The GPU is more of our lower end option. So just a 4060 Ti, still fantastic for 1080p gaming and everything else. But definitely not like a gaming focused machine, that's for sure. Something a little different.
El Chippy, do the boards need more F3? Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
More F3, please. We love
The guys
F3.
here would always appreciate some F3.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the host of Ancient Aliens goes back in time and he just like convinces the Mayans to like plan a calendar out 500 years in the future. How much this cost?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It is. There's probably like over $1,000 of just storage in this, so probably like 35. I mean, $3,000, somewhere around that.
There is a lot of storage in this thing.
Yeah. So
Lot of storage.
3 terabytes M.2, a 4 terabyte 2.5 inch, and an 8 terabyte 3.5 inch. Noted I'll send James over again soon. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you.
I thought 14th gen was causing problems. Did they fix it? Sort of. And it seems like there's a solid fix on the way.
We are still waiting for microcode updates, but there are still some people who would request an Intel system regardless. Again, it's not everyone's system is having a problem. It's just the likelihood and the chance of it happening. So again, we're all at the mercy of hopefully Intel is being as quick as they can about that. But we do offer AMD in the configurator, just like everything else. We have plenty and plenty of options, so if you didn't want to risk it and you want to change it up, you absolutely are more than welcome to.
Angry microcode.
Very angry microcode.
Angry microcode. Seagate hard disk drive? No.
It's a WD Black.
Oh, it was a hard disk drive.
The 8 terabyte is.
Got it. Yeah. Do you have any games you're excited for this year?
Black Ops 6, but I am
Dude,
very
yeah.
reluctant to be excited about it.
I hate that I am. I want to play it.
I'm reluctantly excited. I've just been disappointed too many times.
Yeah. I hope the campaign's good. I really want to play a good campaign. I have a bunch of classics to like catch up on. I haven't played The Witcher 3. I haven't played BioShock.
The day I get a console and I sit and I play single player games, I have a lot to catch up on.
Stalker 2, yeah. Stalker 2.
Seagate
really
over
great.
WD, not necessarily. Both are great brands.
Did you see the spec sheet for God of War Ragnarok on PC came out? No, I didn't. Is it taxing? It's a good looking game. I played it on PlayStation 2 years ago. Get Black Ops 3 T7 patch and play custom zombies. No, what you gotta do is you download the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade
God.
map for Black Ops 3 zombies. That was great. I was going to Intel and I thought I'd stick with AM4 after I saw Ryzen 9000 is already flopping in reviews. Plus AM4 is so cheap to get now.
Flopping in reviews is an interesting way to put that. We basically just got the Ryzen 7000 again before we added the 7000X 3D. It's just the same cycle again. Like the good chips for gaming and everything else is going to come out. The low power, more efficient chips are going to come out first. Certain demographics are going to want those chips, others aren't. But the 9000X 3D chips are, of course, going to be around the corner after those. Do we know? Sorta. Someone was saying that Ryzen 9000 reviews are flopping. And I said I wouldn't say that's necessarily true. I think people were just expecting more than what came with it. Frog has much more technical knowledge than I do.
I think it kind of sums up like this. For gaming, yes, total flop.
Yeah.
There's 0 to 3 to 4% increase for $50 to $60 difference.
7800X 3D is still
7800X 3D is still king. And so far, we only really have the reviews, I think, of the 9600 and 9700X. We don't have the 9950 and 9900. Those, basically what they did with this is that they are the same as the previous version, if not a little tiny bit better, but less power.
Yeah, like Bipo build, I think low-end chips get kind of dumped on every generation for review's sake. Probably.
It's not even the low-end chips. The 9900 and the 9950 are probably going to be in the same boat, in the sense that they're basically the 7900 and the 7950 at lower power.
Right.
Actually, I don't think they are. I think the 9950X is the same power. So I'm going to be very interested to see what happens with that.
And then do we know how long until they're going to do more of the gaming-oriented X3D
I think,
higher power stuff?
Tanner, I think you said the latest rumor was September, but I really don't think it's like that. In that video that we did, you said September.
That's what the rumors were saying.
I honestly think it is going to be whenever Intel launches 15th gen. Then they're gonna be like, oh yeah, we have these.
That would make sense. Yeah, they need to have something in their back pocket for keeping up.
I mean, honestly, like if you're going low end, the 9600, 9700X, if you're just doing a new build right now, yes, absolutely. You have a 7600 and 7700, makes no sense to upgrade.
Exactly.
If you have the money, the 7800X 3D is like, yes.
It's like how we describe like the 4060s. Like no one upgrades to a 4060, but if you're building a new system and you're trying to be within a budget, the 4060 is a great option.
Exactly.
Oh, don't say budget in 4060.
People, I think the 7950X is also
within
170
a budget. Doesn't say what that budget is.
Don't say budget in 4060.
I think
All of them are gonna light you on fire after that.
I think that the X950X SKU is the only one that's the same power draw between the old and the new version.
Gotcha.
Everything else is slightly
potential 170 watts.
Yeah, 170 watt is correct. But like the 9600X and 9700X, those are both 65 watts, and the previous 7600X and the 7700X were 105 watts.
Gamers Nexus said it has stability problems.
The other thing that is changed is the AVX encoding, the AVX2, or not encoding, the AVX instructions. AVX 512 is dramatically better with the 9000 series than it is with the 7000 series.
Interesting. What is
it? It's like a certain
TLDR?
I don't even remember.
I know it's one of their technologies
some
that does
background,
something.
like does some things. It's almost like the AI cores in a way. Like if you're doing that one thing where you're using AVX 512, huge gains. But other than that, no.
Kind of a specific use case.
For gaming, no sense at all, and for most things, no sense at all from upgrading from a 7000 to 9000 same SKU. Unless the other, I mean, I need
another stipulation.
I need to shut the fuck up. The other way is just because it's low power. So if it's a small form factor build and you have a 7700X and you're like it's running too hot, a 9700X will give you the same performance.
Some really small ITX builds, yeah. Low profile coolers and all that, trying to make most of that.
Yeah, CPU instruction, but I don't know what like specifically uses AVX 512 versus 256, and like where you actually see the gains in that. I don't.
Yeah, I'm not sure what like that program or
There's too many things.
Specific use case.
But overall, no reason to upgrade from 7000 for the same SKU. 7800X 3D is still king for gaming.
Yeah, I'm still happy I upgraded when I did. I'm not regretting my decision immediately because they launched a new version.
If you're buying a new system and you want to go to AM5, the 9000 series are absolutely great. The 7000 will just be a little bit cheaper for the same SKU. Yeah.
Hot take, but the 7000 series might be more powerful than most 9000. Yeah.
I don't think
for now,
the same SKU, like if you're doing SKU to SKU, I don't think so.
So like 79 versus 99 stacked up
the
that
7900X and the 9900X, the 9900X will be better.
Gotcha.
Basically a 9700X, for example, is the same as a 7700 non-X.
Gotcha. That's how they're doing that, like incremental.
Yes. So it's basically lower power. The non-X were a lower power draw.
Yeah.
And this is the same. So it's the lower power draw, but it's the 9000.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Video encoders, rendering. Yeah. And supposedly the gains. I haven't watched all the videos, and everybody's giving different reviews and looking at different things. And there's actually some reviewers that are getting different numbers than other reviewers, so there's like kind of a controversy.
Is it dependent on motherboards and BIOSes? And
I'm sure it is. Yeah. The other thing I think is supposed to improve. Is it this? I don't think this is the one that. I think it's the X870 boards that are going to improve the memory speed capability. I don't think it's the 9000 chip.
So that you can hit what speeds? For now.
I don't think.
Is there even 8,000?
Don't. No.
We're 70.
6400 is the like. the optimal.
Right, but there's like
one-to-one.
72 now, and
Oh yeah, there's 72 and 8000.
Yeah,
which
we're-
Intel can use much easier.
Sure.
AMD, you screw over your Infinity Fabric. Anyway,
Not
that's a
optimized
bunch
yet.
of words
Yeah.
and a bunch of letters and numbers, and it all that's me nerding out. Okay, bye.
Exciting new stuff in tech. And while you're still there,
Yeah.
Kik isn't adding into our main chat, but I can see that our Kik overlay has other messages in there that have not populated into the other one.
Oh, let me see if I can fix that.
It was working earlier. I just noticed that I haven't seen a Kik message in a minute. So if anyone's on Kik and I haven't replied to you, I'm sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I just looked up and none of those were Kik. It's all your fault. Hey, that one worked.
Yeah. I
Great.
think that last message was just
Oh, interesting.
fairly old.
Yeah, you might be right.
What the freak happened?
We good. Just nerding out over things.
What did he do?
Nothing.
I didn't do anything.
What did you do?
Making sure things ain't broken.
I feel like after 9,000 releases, going from 2800 XD and 2800 XT. The Ryzen 4069.
The Ryzen 4070?
The
The Ryzen 4070?
TI Super?
I have a 490, an NVIDIA 490.
What's a
490?
what's a 280
I feel like isn't
Ti?
there like a GT 490 or something, or GTX 490?
There was a 480.
Intel's about to change their naming structure too, and it's
Oh,
gonna
no.
it's about to get weird.
Battle Mage. I have a Crimson.
No, they're changing their CPU naming structure.
Again?
What do you mean again?
I thought it was Core.
Yeah, they're changing it to that.
Yeah, it's just Core, right?
Yes.
Meaning.
It's not i9.
Core 9.
Yeah, Core 9. Yeah, okay. I thought you were saying they're changing it again. I was like,
But
what?
it's not going to be like 15600K.
Oh my god.
It'll be like the Core 9 570 or like whatever. I don't even
Yeah.
know what.
So a whole new naming scheme.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole new
Jeez.
name scheme.
After their CEO decided to start giving, start praying on Twitter, God answered, and that's what he said. You need to change your naming scheme. It'll make the stocks go up.
Naming schemes across like all of the different.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, again, like we opened the stream and I was talking about like your reaction to my CPU socket script, and I was like, literally almost half of that script was dedicated to explaining what LGA 1200, 1700, and AM4 and AM5 are. It's like just trying to explain what things are named in the tech industry is a task in itself.
You know, I was actually talking to a customer about this yesterday, where he's like, I go into Best Buy, there's all these numbers, I have no idea like what is better, what is worse.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of deceptive naming structures out there
Yeah.
to make it to where you can't look at a product and say that one is faster than that one.
Yep.
Without being in the know. Especially like on laptops, the U SKUs, the HX SKUs, all of those things, where it can have the same number of CPU, but because of the suffixes on that, it can be a dramatically different thing. And I was just watching a Linus video not too long ago that the new AMD Strix Point or Halo Point or whatever their new their new mobile lineup is, there literally is no way. It just depends on how much power you give it. So one laptop that has the same CPU in it as another laptop with the same CPU will be half the performance of them. It's crazy.
This
Thank
is
you,
perfect.
Who
Keep
Shot You
entertaining
Gaming.
chat while I cable manage.
You got it.
Just
We
got
like
my
making
pre-built
PCs.
in yesterday, and this thing's a beast. Y'all do an amazing job.
Awesome,
Yes,
dude.
sir.
What type of systems you pick up?
All right, I'm heading out.
Adios.
Goodbye, Jet.
Bye bye.
Thanks for hanging out.
They expect people. No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
I'm learning as well.
They expect people to be Einsteins to buy a PC, but most people are not. Yeah, most people are stupid.
That's why we try to simplify the process. Not because you're stupid.
Not you guys. All 19 of our viewers right now, and the 70-something that were here, are absolute geniuses. We love you. And if you didn't get a 4.0 in high school, well, you should have. Because I can't say bad words anymore. Because I said so. 1,000-yard stare. Hi. Hi.
How's it going? How's your Thursday?
Thursday. We silly sausages.
We are so interesting.
Your mom didn't think.
Jesus.
No.
Yikes.
The ghost of Connor is with us. Nice looking build. Thank you.
Appreciate
I built it myself.
I would love to have a way to hide this cable better. But it's not cooperating.
Also, everybody that's in chat, we have a video coming out tomorrow. How do you eat your pizza slices? Crust first? No. No. I make them into pizza pockets.
Calzones?
Calzones? Giant pizza pocket? Am I right or am I right? Listen. I started PCs back when AGP graphics cards still existed.
Jesus.
Cool.
It's a minute ago.
Didn't know that the NVI5 had a power supply unit on an angle. Interesting.
Yeah.
For ventilation?
So, no, just the bottom of the case is like sloped right here. So everything at the bottom is at that 45. The NV7 has that sloped, but you can flip the fan bracket at the bottom to make it flat, even though it's still like slanted. Just a interesting little design thing.
You guys know that Android can emulate PC and play games too? No, I didn't know that.
Interesting.
Because I'm normal and I have an iPhone.
And a computer to play actual
Yeah,
PC.
yeah.
That is still cool though. Is it just running like Windows, essentially? Did you just make a Windows phone in 2024? A Microsoft Surface, whatever
Was
phone?
a Windows phone a thing?
Yeah.
I didn't know I had a life back then.
Damn, even I'm getting roasted today.
Tanner trying to pick a fight. I don't know why. I like talking shit when I'm on stream. It's harmless too.
He's
There's
letting
nothing
it out.
wrong with it. Yeah. It mirrors it. Sure is. Red Magic phones can't. What the fuck is a Red Magic phone?
Red made a phone?
Is that what like Magic the Gathering players use?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what like the like people that like band kids that grew up to buy a Red Magic phone. Kidding. Everybody in the chat's gonna go, I was in band, it's really cool. Steam Link. Yeah, no. I before I piss anybody off for real, I don't care what phone you have. I'm not being serious.
All jokes.
Yeah. I'm not. What the hell you have against MTG, nerd? I'm the nerd. Okay, Drew. 1v1 me, hang 'em high the next time you're here, Drew. We'll make it happen. Oh, here they come. Red Magic is a gaming phone. Red Magic is a brand, lol. You guys don't watch Unbox Therapy or Mark Ass Brownlee? No, because I have a life.
His name is Marquez.
Emphasis on the gaming phone. LMAO, does the PC community have inside jokes other than, you know, the Ryzen 4070?
It's funny that I like missed that joke entirely as well until you told me that the other day. I'm just like, why is...
Yeah,
keep
downloading
being
RAM.
the PC industry,
Downloading RAM is one I knew before I even got into PCs.
Yeah, downloading RAM's a classic.
PC Master Race. What else is there? Yeah, I just have a Samsung phone and no bitches. Ah!
Leave chat alone.
Alt F4 is another one, yeah. What else is there? I feel like people will like say Control Z, as in like I need to Control Z that thing. Let me undo that. What else is there? I feel like all of the ones I know are like related to gaming.
What kind of
I
pirate?
don't even, this isn't even a PC joke. This is just like a gamer joke. But like, I'd be like, get shit on, get shit on, get shit on. 1v1 me, pussy.
It's turning into a COD lobby. Sorry, chat.
Let me guess. iPhone user.
God mode, he said deleting system. 32, yeah. Yeah, I have an iPhone. Does your phone have a LiDAR scanner that can do motion capture? I didn't think so.
Have you ever used that feature?
Shut up. Shut up. Apple in 2030, you can now adjust separate audio voice calls and media audio.
Apple in 2030, you can finally adjust your white balance and your color setting in the photo app.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I think you can do that already.
I don't think you can. I'm
Let's
sorry.
test
In the
this.
camera app, I'm pretty sure you can't change white balance, and
You can do it once.
You can do like fake ISO changes, but you can't like.
Yes.
It'll still like say you look at our like when a computer's set to like blue or purple or something, and the camera just like spazzes because it doesn't know what to do with that like lighting.
Yeah. No, you're right, because I have that issue with filming here. Yeah, it turns people blue. Apple Glazer found out. I fucking hate Apple, but all of my shit is on Apple already. I've been using it.
I really don't care for my phone
Love
to
you
do
guys,
literally
but
anything
the
on
UI
it.
is better. Like, sorry, the UI is better. You can tell me how much better your UI is and how many more features you have, but it still doesn't change the fact that you get no. This is such a stupid argument, dude. This is such a stupid.
I'm a diehard Samsung user, if you don't know. Galaxy AI, man.
Okay. This charger enables charging.
No way.
Very tame for a COD lobby. Yeah, make COD lobbies great again. Android got iOS UI. Going back to COD lobbies, nobody shit talks anymore, man.
No.
And I don't even want people to say racist things. I don't want that. Like, I just want people to talk shit. Like, and nobody does that. Everybody just mutes their mic now and they're in a Discord call. It's so sad. When I worked at Verizon, we had 10 times the software problems on Apple than Android, but also way more Apple users in the US. I didn't ask. That's actually really eye-opening. We have somebody that does warehouse stuff out here, and he was doing, like, he had people send in old Apple iPhones, and he said, like, the software problems that he had to deal with just to get them factory reset was such a pain in the ass. Motorola fanboys, where are you? From the year, like,
Blackberries
1850?
is where it's at.
COD voice chat has AI to ban people. Got it.
Interesting. You're gonna ignore this cable for now. It's just gonna hang out there.
Went loco. Because YouTube bans people nowadays. I don't think you'll get banned if you're just talking smack. Like, if you get racist with it, yeah. Just don't get racist. Like, it's 2024. Oh, just for cursing? That's stupid. See, I don't even know how to say that. I'll be right back. I don't remember the
Let's see here. I had 2 more fans somewhere. There they are. Last couple fans to install here. Will be pretty much down to the GPU. I had a BlackBerry I wanted to throw it. It kept freezing. Yeah, BlackBerries were not great. When I was little, my dad would always get like work phones for like they were always BlackBerries. They get to keep the old ones as they got upgraded. They just end up as like my first MP3 players or like something to save photos to and play Brick Breaker of all things. That's how you know you're having fun. I don't know how to remove this fan bracket. Ah. Well, I think it's the screw in the back here. Nice go management, thank you, dude. Ignore, that's temporary. I don't build in the NV5 often. I'm pretty sure that I have my RGB hooked up right, but there's a small chance that I didn't. I'm gonna make all your 011 builds jealous. Dude, I'm so happy to not be building in an 011 right now. Or a height case. All fantastic options, of course, but I can only build so many. And I like the NV5. This is a very easy case to build in. Lots of room. Easy cable routing. All that fun stuff. Building a PC takes all day, bless you. Yeah, it's not around here it can't. Most of us can do quite a few builds in one day. Gotta keep up somehow. I don't like these grooves. Be right back.
Alt F4 jokes.
Is the NV5 classified as a dual chamber case? Not necessarily. It's more of just your standard. The only thing that's kind of different about it is that your power supply shroud here at the bottom doesn't go all the way to the front. You kind of stop short and you put a fan here.
It's pretty freaking cool.
But no, everything else is pretty much a traditional ATX case.
Gotta go. Take care. The PC looks cool. Wish I had one.
Hey, have a good one, dude. We'll catch you next time.
No, only security upgrades stuck on Android 12. We're still talking about phones?
I didn't instigate that.
We're still talking about phones.
Tanner, change the subject, quick.
We're supposed to have short attention spans.
Change
It's
the subject.
2024.
What are we all eating for dinner tonight?
I don't even know, man. I might get pokey.
I made butter chicken.
Butter chicken. Yep. That's what's up. How is butter chicken?
Surprisingly good.
Is it buttery?
You know, I don't really get why it's called butter chicken. There's a lot of tomato to it.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's like orange.
Yeah, but I don't get like why it's like not that much butter.
Okay.
Like you're not just like cooking butter.
Hot dog and beans, because no one felt like cooking. So cook for yourself? How old are you? Microwave tuna can.
Scary.
That's like a creative alternative to a toaster bath.
I don't know how to move this GPU thingamabob over here.
Pizza. Pizza's good.
Pizza's always good.
Can you play 1440p with a 4060 decently? What game?
Yeah, what game? That very much depends.
What game? How many frames do you want? Are you going to use DLSS? Let's talk about the weird launch of AMD of the RX 7400 and RX 7300. Love to know your take on it. I didn't know it happened, so I don't have a take. RX is Radeon, right?
What? All right, let's talk about this weird launch of AMD of the RX 7400 and 7300. Love to know your take on it. Honestly, as bad as it is to say, I don't know much about it. Tanner would know more than me, just in like the tech news world and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't even see anything on it. Can you play 4K on the 7800 XT? If it's like CS2, sure.
There's probably some titles you can.
Yeah.
Is there,
bro, I cook for almost for everyone most of the week. LMAO. Someone else in the house can have a turn.
There you go.
I mean, I guess if you want hot dogs and beans instead of making yourself food, like I get it. But at the end of the day, if you want good food and nobody's gonna make it for you, then only one person is able to. That's you.
I mean, the cook is fun.
Honestly, yeah, I like cooking. It make me chef. It make me feel like I have rat on my head. Hasn't happened yet, but they're talking about it. Okay.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I'm gonna look into it. Do we need a 7400 and 7300? I don't think so. But more power to them.
All right, we just got some drives in the GPU and we are done.
Drive GPU, we're done, boy. Uh, 8 gigabytes. Okay, so yeah, I see 8 gigabytes and 4 gigabytes, and I think not good for gaming.
Yeah.
Probably just like a
More cards with 4
type-
gigs is not what we're looking for.
yeah.
That's
That
for
looks.
sure.
That sounds like something they're just releasing for the sake of somebody.
Yeah, just to have a refresh for the sake of a refresh.
Yeah, just for the sake of it. I mean, maybe like people that are just like typing documents and shit, and some like just a computer that works and will last them a couple of years doing paperwork.
Yeah, more
That's probably what it's for.
home office practical use
Yeah,
stuff.
Not even workstation stuff.
Yeah.
Bro, if TDP is good, I may get one. Remind me what TDP is.
Like the heat output for the power that it takes.
This is why I play with cameras. Hey guys, I missed you both so much. I missed you, my Chodlint.
I miss saying your name.
Okay, here we go. Hey, it was my birthday 3 days ago, and I've been asking
Happy
for
birthday.
a PC for my birthday for a long time now, and all I've been getting is money, but it's only around 300 per B-day. Do you have any recommendations?
I mean, that's not a whole computer, unfortunately.
I recommend you get one of those Amazon Fire Stick Xbox things,
Oh my God.
and you play on that, and you save your money.
Yeah, unless you have more money to contribute towards it. Otherwise, you're for sure looking at like the used world of hardware.
Start a business. Start a lemonade stand.
Oh my God.
I haven't seen Strappity in months. It's time to create another protege. Start a lemonade stand and theme it after Breaking Bad. Make the lemonade blue.
And wear a hazmat suit.
And wear a hazmat suit. And every time somebody comes to give you lemonade, you say, 1 second, let me cook. Let me cook. And people would love that. They really would.
Let's see here.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome. People will play for trash can cleaning. That's another one. If you're like me, before I was like legally allowed to work, I would offer to hand out flyers for real estate agents, where you just go and leave flyers on a whole neighborhood's, like at the front door of every single house.
So you're the one to blame for that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. 99.1% pure lemonade. Yes. Made money when I was little cleaning up shotgun shells at the range.
Interesting.
I feel like there's probably a law against a child being able to do that now.
Good chance.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna let a kid do it unless it's the owner's kid. Oh my fellas, how are you? Plunder Princess.
Plunder, what's up?
How's it going? So good. I would be getting like $50 in tips for sure. In this economy?
Plug that in.
Remember, I knew this kid in high school, and he wanted to get his first job. He had no work experience, and he's like, I want to make $15 off the bat. I was like,
At that time, even
that's crazy, dude. We just had our minimum wage raised to like 12. Like, that's wild. But, yeah.
It is Molex. Oh, do I have to plug this in all the way back? I do.
Reminder to gamers that is there any deal exists. I don't know what that is, but it exists. If RX 7400 comes out for $120, I would say it's worth it. Yeah, man, but like, is it? Like, it's $140 you could spend on a graphics card with good specs. So,
Came out for 120. Yeah, but there's not gonna be much compared.
yeah.
Like at that price range, there's not a lot.
Might use the MV5 or Fractal North for my next build. Fractal North, yes, would.
All great options.
Also, looking at the 13700HX.
Is it the laptop version?
I don't know. I don't freaking know.
Maybe.
4060
HX.
laptop for $552. Pretty good open box deal. Yeah. 150 watts sounds rough unless the performance is great. I don't know what that's referring to.
I do not know. Okay, the one part I don't know about this case, there's this little door thingamabob, and on the door is where you mount hard
would
drives.
Beat an RX 6600. I don't know, man. I'm not. I'm personally. I'm not. I saved. I was like running a 20 series for years, and then I saved enough for a 40 series. I went from a. I'm sorry. No, I was running a 10 series for years. I was running a 1060, and 1 stick of RAM. And like, if you go on the channel, you can see what my old PC used to be.
It's still on the floor over there.
Yeah, it's still on the floor over here.
piece
Also,
of
actually, you know what? Let's show them.
That pile of garbage is
Yeah.
still over
Show them what my graphics card looked like when it was an upgrade. Is the card in there? Or is the card over here somewhere?
I'm not sure. Might be floating around here somewhere.
Oh, I forgot I reseated it. Anyways, if you go on our shorts, you can see what I'm talking about. And I had a 2060 with a case fan strap, and that was like a big upgrade for me. For the longest time, I was running a 1060, and then I just saved all my money, and I got a 4080 Super. So when it's like, oh, the 7400 is going to beat out the 6600, I'm kind of the mindset of like, run what you have until you have the cash to just get whatever's like good right now, and then don't buy for years. That's me. So, just saw that comment. I am currently still in an RX 590. Okay, maybe it's time to upgrade. Yeah, and 1,000 Yard Stairs says, tip over the 7300, 7400. The used market is much more prominent in this price range. It's low profile and takes 75 watts, and there really isn't a place for it, in my opinion. Yeah, if you're on a 590, go get a 20 series. Go get a low-end 30 series. Your life is going to be changed. Or, like Plunder Princess said, just come over to Meta PCs and we'll hook you up.
Exactly.
Unplug the metal PCs.
Does an old GPU like 580 support lossless scaling? I don't know.
Do not know.
Yeah, I don't think I'm pairing a Ryzen 5 5600X with a 4080 Super. I never told you to do that. I never told you to do that. Because I told you I saved up for all of my new parts. I built a whole new PC instead of just like pairing it with my old Ryzen 5. But yeah. So if you're running a Ryzen 5 5600X and a 40 or in a 590, if you got the capital, then just upgrade everything, you know. But I would just go get a 20 series in your case.
I don't know how this.
Free GPU coming to Arizona right now.
I feel really stupid.
What?
I don't know how the hard drive is supposed to mount on this plate.
Oh. Chris doesn't know how to build a PC. Change
True.
the stream title. Change the
Change
stream
it
title
now.
right now.
I know.
Chris forgot how to build a PC. Chris
n-
has amnesia.
I've never installed the 3.5 inch in the back of the MV5.
3050 6GB has a low TDP as well. It's going to compete against it. I just wouldn't buy a 3050 6GB though. Yeah. Yo. Yeah, but unfortunately, I don't. Car expenses are high. I get it. I get it. I do. I was just lucky enough to be able to save up just enough cash
touching
for
the
my
motherboard,
PC,
so
and
this
then I
should
use
be
it for freelance work.
none of that
videography
lined
and
up.
stuff like that. So, yeah, we are almost done here. Oh, wherever Chris went off to.
Yeah, and then you just do the 4.
Completely
'Cause
quiet.
you can only get the
It's
back
hard
4.
in
I was
niche
trying to
users
pump
with
them.
these. Yeah, I think so. Like I said, it's either niche users or
Have
it's
it
going to be
stick
people
out.
just typing all day. I don't think it's going to be anything worth yours. 3056 gigabyte would be incredible at $99, not $170. Great contender for the 8th
offset.
gen Office PCs. Yeah, agreed. It's just too expensive. Like everything with NVIDIA, it's just too expensive. I'm gonna hop off for 1 second here.
Go take a shit again?
No, I gotta answer a text.
All right, I've solved the hard drive problem. This is a interesting thing here for drives. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it, but I think it works. It's kind of this like back door here on the NV5, but you mount your drives on the inside, and then you have to close it and then like plug in your wires there. Kind of different, kind of weird. So it looks clean though. Here looks really black, yeah. It's very stealthy. There's going to be pretty much no RGB, just a very clean, simple build. I might need a flat SATA cable because this only came with 2 and one is not flat. Let me see.
Somebody's saying, I fear installing an AIO. I feel like any second will leak on my GPU or motherboard and ruin my PC. It doesn't leak.
The odds that
Just
an
like
AIO
1,000 yards.
leaks
Yeah,
is slim to none.
Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. Yeah. As I was saying, I have car expenses which are costing me a lot. If Chris was responding to you, then he probably wasn't in the room when you said that.
No. Sorry.
Yeah.
Don't take it out on Chris. He wasn't here.
He mounted it. Yay.
Yeah, just a little weird.
Just a little smidge odd. Did you see anything on Splitgate 2?
I have not, but I'm excited that that's a thing because it's
Same.
I feel like it had a lot of potential.
I think they should have sold to Epic.
Yeah, I guess I could see that as well.
We could have had Splitgate in Fortnite. Splitgate in Fortnite.
They got to make their own IPs to add into the game now because they've ran out of other ones.
Yeah. I'm not saying that, KN. My neck is killing me today, man. Indubitably so. I actually prefer black PC to white PC. I can
clean.
appreciate that.
This over here. This.
I don't know. I feel like white would be too dusty when dirty.
I think it's the opposite. I don't think you see dust really at all on a white surface versus a darker surface.
I think I disagree with you.
Dust?
Yeah, in Arizona,
Maybe.
it's all brown and dusty.
I mean, if you get like actual dirt on your computer, I guess.
Computer gets haboobed because you live in Arizona. Dust your PC. Everybody dust your PCs.
Yes, everybody
Dust your PCs.
take care of your belongings. Dust your computers. Treat them right.
Dusted mine yet.
Treat them. You're probably fine.
Yeah. Get a red PC. Ah, I got a red PC for you.
No, I got a red phone.
Got a red phone?
You were just talking about the
Oh
red
god.
man
Oh
phone.
god. Do I have a red PC for you, baby?
Let's see here. Plug you into the. It's kind of not the prettiest. Jesus. Slam that door back there, why don't you?
Somebody's angry. Angry boy.
Come on.
Okay, this beautiful, beautiful case. Look at that. It's disgusting.
Oh, it's fine. If you know what anime that's even from.
It's not even from a freaking
Oh,
anime.
yeah,
it's
it's just a VTuber.
actually it's my favorite VTuber. I'm a
Okay.
tier 3 sub.
Okay.
Yeah. I just like to be able to afford a case with tempered glass. BitPhoenix has tempered glass. Yeah, I want to put a gold and red Iron Man case. Anime
Cool.
PC. Yeah, not my type, lol. Okay.
Yeah. Not my type either.
Yeah. Not ... Not my type, lol.
No.
Okay. Jeez, way to be passive aggressive. I'm on disability, so all my money goes to keep a roof over my head. Yeah, I totally get that. That's like BitPhoenix is like budget case, like $50. So
And BitPhoenix isn't even that bad of a brand. They've been around for a long time.
yeah, it's good. That's why like you can get like 1,000-yard stare set $50 cases. Probably find one cheaper, or wait for it on a sale, and you'll have tempered glass.
Yep.
Have y'all done a fully coolie PC yet? God damn, that's a deep cut of an anime. No, we haven't done a fully coolie. And I don't know if we will, because I don't know if not enough people know about fully coolie. That's crazy. Okay, one person knows about it. I haven't watched it yet. I have a friend that wants me to.
Is it an older one?
Yeah, it's made by the same. I don't know if it's the same guy or if it's the same studio, but it's same guy that like the people that made Evangelion were involved with it.
sick.
So it's a little bad shit.
All right, we have a computer, and we're good. Into the back here, we got some cable management going on. The door is kind of weird, so I left like some of the SATA cables and stuff like not too like aggressively zip tied in there, just in case you need to swing that door open for any reason. Otherwise, got SATA power and stuff coming from that. RGB is hooked up. Let's see. Thing has stuff. SATAs are SATAing. I think we're good. Let's see what's in power.
Power time.
This won't be too exciting. There's no RGB except for the memory and
what
that
the freak?
LCD cooler will.
I need RGB. I gave you guys the interesting
fire on
case.
here.
I gave you the interesting case. Don't worry.
Yeah, it won't be as exciting as the other one. It's the anime case. There you go. We got some fans spinning.
That's so.
We got some RGB.
That's so disappointing, dude.
Look
Holy
at that.
shit.
Look at all that lighting. Ooh.
Oh no.
Give it a second. We might get that deep, cool LCD screen do its little
Why
splash
no
animation here.
RBG.
PC blessed by Chris. Kiss it. Kiss the key. The PC.
Mwah. I need
That was so disappointing.
I'm trying to clean up.
Chris, I opted to do the case without the screen. I'll just buy it later because I don't feel like dealing with the delay. TBH.
Yeah. Oh, I honestly don't blame you, dude.
You can just buy the 2K screen
Yeah.
separate and install it. No RGB is Sigma. In my opinion, it's pretty skibbity.
Yes. Preference?
RGB cool. RGB is cool, man. Might as well go full blackout.
Bravo 6 going dark.
Yep. Everything looks good. LCD screen needs to get into the actual software, and it will boot into its, whatever setting you put it at. You can build like a little GIF image, basically whatever you want to display on that screen there. Otherwise, it's just gonna sit basically turned off for now. Yeah, that's basically it. Super clean, super basic system, 14700K with I think it was 96 gigs of memory, or 96
I
96
don't
gigs.
fucking know.
And then I think like 12 or 13 terabytes of storage. So solid workstation type system here. Very pretty, very nice.
This sounds like a League of Legends song. Sounds like something somebody would make for League of Legends.
It's possible.
W build, honestly. Can I get some Kai Sinats in the chat?
Appreciate.
This is honestly, this build has absolutely positive aura.
Hate it.
How many aura points did you get for
Hate
building
it.
this?
Hate it.
Can we get rated by Kai Sinat? I need him to react to this build.
Oh, we do have bottom RGB. Oh. I got some tinkering to do with this system still. Bottom, this should be illuminating right here. I'm not sure where that LED is. We're not plugged in, but we will of course get that fixed. But yeah, basically gonna wind down stream there. So any last questions, comments, concerns, we're here for just a little bit longer. And I'll keep poking around this system here. His aura blows my ears out.
His aura blows my ears out. The RGB cult never disappoints.
Sweet.
Praise RGB.
Well, alrighty. Great stream, great build. We will be live again next Thursday, usual time, usual place. We'll catch you next time. So long. I have to hit the ending thing because Tina doesn't know how to. Bye.
Bye.